Okay, after making the Klein bottle and a Klein bottle, and the spiral akimbo, which even this one I could spiral this chamber around this already spiral chamber. But this image popped in my head, and for this one to make some sense I had to make this one where it's got two surfaces, an inner and an outer. But if you were to take that tunnel and stretch it out, then you get this surface, or this object that you can go in and out any direction you want. And even though there's a third one, you can block it off and still be able to cover all the surface. And I asked, like last year when I made that about a Mobius strip, if you could make it be able to touch all the surfaces of the cube, and I guess you can. I'm not entirely sure about the exact topology of it, but then there's this is what I imagine the double Klein bottle to be, where it looks like it has self-intersecting, but it's really cube 1 intersecting cube 2, and then cube 2 intersecting cube 1. You can't get inside of cube 1 without going through cube 2, and you can't get inside of cube 2 without going into cube 1. And this is apparently has two surfaces. But if I was to make a third cube and have cube 1 intersect cube 2, cube 2 intersect cube 3, and cube 3 intersect cube 1, it goes back to a Klein bottle. And then after making that Klein bottle, where I had the bigger Klein bottle's self-intersection attached to the tunnel of the inner Klein bottle with self-intersection, it seemed as though it's still one Klein bottle, but I'm not entirely sure. But with this one, instead of having the self-intersecting section go onto the surface of the inner Klein bottle, I had it go onto the outer shell of the bigger Klein bottle. So I should still be able to touch all the surface, and then to just be able to walk out of this and through the wall and touch all the surface too. And it should be the same for this Klein bottle. Should be able to just go through it and pass through the surface and walk all across the surface of this one as well. But I'm not entirely sure if that's how it actually works. And then was asked if I had a decent computer with CAD software. I've only got a desktop that I've had for probably 4 or 5 months, and I've probably been on that desktop for less than 5 hours of time. I don't even know if it has CAD software in it. And what I looked up, it should be useful for architecture and engineer design, but it would take several weeks of learning for me to figure it out, and I gotta figure out if I gotta purchase the CAD software, which I know I'm going to have to purchase it in some form. I don't know if I gotta get a chip and install it, or if it's just an online license agreement that I gotta pay for. But I'm not very computer savvy or computer literate because I've gone years without having access to computers, and I don't really know where to start on that. But thank you for listening.